So in Black Ops Cold War for Season 1, Treyarch have added in some brand new Easter eggs, intel and other things in the game that we can find that hint towards the next Zombies map, which we know by now is going to be in Vietnam. There's been a load of rumours and leaks surrounding this map. I've done a few videos on it in the past, but as I said, since then we've had some brand new information, official and unofficial, so that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Starting off with the new intel, there are 3 new documents you can find as a part of the Omega intel. These are called the Omega Group Formation, Operation Undertaker and KHE SAHN site. That's the one that I'm most interested in because it seems to hint towards the Vietnam map. If you don't know, if you want to get these for yourself, you can get them by killing Megatons. It's the splitters that actually drop them. But reading this document, it says the 17th of November of the year 1983. Author, Dr. William Peck. Background, 16th of August. Operation Undertaker is given formal approval to be carried out by Special Operations Group Omega. 1st of November, Operation Undertaker is completed. Dimensional gateways open around the world, including one near the Hong Hao district of the Quang Tri province. I've probably pronounced that wrong, but it's the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. 8th of November, Chairman Shebrakov comes to an agreement with Chairman Pam Van Dong to construct a KGB Spetsnaz Omega Group facility outside district capital KHE SAHN. 9th of November, approval is given to Operation Redacted to be carried out by Special Operations Group Omega. The 11th of November, construction begins for Omega Group site near KHE SAHN. Mission status, Omega Group operations site secured near KHE SAHN on the 11th of November. Cover story about recently discovered US chemical weapon being accidentally detonated has successfully resonated throughout the community. Site construction has begun, with completion anticipated by the 15th of February. The Colonel has expressed in using the site to begin testing on Redacted. Additionally, Operation Redacted will focus on further testing with Redacted. Formal request to begin curating volunteers for experimentation has been submitted. Pending approval, expect our first full report before March. Dr. William Peck, Exoscientific Phenomena Research Lead, Omega Group. So this document tells us that an operation called Undertaker was carried out by the Omega Group. Dimensional gateways have opened around the world, and one of them is near the Hong Kong district in the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. They've agreed to construct a KGB Spetsnaz Omega Group facility just outside of the district of KHE SAHN, and they expect the site to be fully constructed and completed by the 15th of February. That is the last date that we get on this document. After the Omega Group opened up the portals in D Machine, that caused anomalies around the world. One of those anomalies appeared in Vietnam, and so the Omega Group have gone there and have set up a facility just outside of KHE SAHN for an operation they are doing. We don't know the name because it's redacted, but that at least gives us a little bit of information as to what we are doing here. And there was also some more new intel that was added in for Season 1. This is a radio transmission from Samantha where she talks about her travelling to Southeast Asia.
I want you to know that I've been in your shoes, and you can trust Weaver. He's a good man to have in your corner. A good boss. Back in the 70s, West Germany was a major investor and supplier to Iran. In exchange for oil and gas, we propped up their steel industry and aided their nuclear power program. I was there in '79 when the revolution kicked off. Western intelligence agencies coordinated with the CIA to ensure the Shah's safe extraction to the US. But a lot of diplomats and citizens weren't so lucky. Me included. If it wasn't for Weaver's intervention and willingness to go off the books, I'd be a forgotten memory by now. Trust him. Trust me. For now, I'm going to have to go dark. I'm en route to meet a contact in Southeast Asia. He says he knows exactly what Omega Group is planning.
She says, trust him, trust me, for now, I'm going to have to go dark. I'm en route to meet a contact in Southeast Asia. He says he knows exactly what the Omega Group are planning. I think it's pretty obvious that the location Samantha is going to is this Vietnam Zombies map. Are we actually going to see Samantha this time? Will she be more involved with the story? She says she's going to go there to meet a contact, probably someone working within the Omega Group. But yeah, even more evidence this time from Samantha that our next Zombies map is Firebase C. There is also another piece of intel. This one is older, however, but it does talk about Southeast Asia. It says, Day 937, gathered lots of electronics. No success constructing the transmitter. Some gear seems very old. Other components unlike any I have ever seen. Wish I could find instruction manual. Also finding shimmering weak spots where this world seems overlapped with home. Attempted to pass through, but could not. Still, caught a glimpse of what looked like Southeast Asia. So close, yet out of reach. Must keep trying. This is from someone trapped within the dark ether, but every now and again they find a weak spot where the dark ether seems to overlap with reality, the normal realm, and every time they try and pass through, for a few seconds they catch a glimpse of something from the real world. In this case, he saw Southeast Asia. Could the specific location that this person is on about be KHE SAHN? We know that this map's not going to be coming with Season 1. In fact, we are not getting a Zombies map for Season 1. We've all seen the roadmap by now. All we are getting for Zombies is new modes and some content. I would expect weapons and stuff like that, score streaks. But the big one we are all waiting for, a Zombies map, we are not going to be getting with Season 1. It will be coming with Season 2, and that begins in February. And just going back to the document for a second, we did have a date on there, which was February the 15th. That was when the construction at the site was finished. So could that be a teaser for the release date of this Vietnam Zombies map? If you didn't know, D Machine takes place on November the 13th, 1983. This was also the release date of Black Ops Cold War, November the 13th. So could February the 15th, which will be around the time of when Season 2 begins, be the release date of Firebase C? That's just an idea, but it should be round about then, if not that exact date. I do wish we had a Zombies map for Season 1. I've always said, even if we had Nakda and Toten as a survival map, I would take that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. A few more things I want to say relating to this though. On the main menu for Zombies, you will see down the bottom right hand corner it says 8% contained. Now this has been like this since the game released. This hasn't changed since D Machine's come out and people have completed the Easter egg, but there has to be a reason why Treyarch put on the main menu that the Undead Outbreak is 8% contained. When we get our next map, will that change to 16% contained? Also, the mission Fractured Jaw from the campaign, which this new Zombies map is supposedly going to be based off. This campaign mission actually takes place in Firebase Ripcord, which was a US base in Vietnam, and the Zombies map is called Firebase C. A lot of the area for this campaign mission isn't actually used, it's not playable, yet it's very detailed, which does make us suspect that this will also be reused for the Zombies map. So if you just go ahead and play this mission, you can get a good idea of what it could look like. But a few people have glitched outside of the mission so they could explore the area properly. And a cool little Easter egg that you can find in Fractured Jaw, which in a way relates to Zombies, is you can see the sign that says Doctor's Quarters that we saw in Shinonuma. Now I suspect this means nothing and it's just old assets being reused in Cold War, but it's still cool that we have a Zombies reference or something that we know very well in Zombies in the campaign. And if this is going to be the Zombies map, well, there's already one Zombies item here. And as well, remember, there is an Easter egg in the campaign where you can actually come up against Zombies as Belle. When you travel to Vietnam, if you go off the beaten path into the cave systems, you will come up against Zombies in Vietnam. I think yet again another teaser that this is going to be a future Zombies map. And the final thing relating to this is if you go ahead and take a look at all of the calling cards that we have for Zombies, surprisingly there is a lot of them that could relate to Southeast Asia. A lot of these calling cards have a jungle theme to them. We see people killing zombies in what could be Vietnam. There's some really cool ones as well like this, some giant skeleton and then soldiers walking through it. There's also soldiers running away from a giant alligator that looks like, as well as plenty others. So there's already a ton of references towards a Vietnam Zombies map in game. That's even without the leaks. We can say this is definitely 100% coming, and more than likely it's gonna be the next map. We have heard of other locations such as Berlin, which could be Kino der Toten, the Giant, which could be Derice, and the Ural Mountains or Mount Yamantau, but we finally have some official information on Vietnam, so there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, you know what to do, drop a like rating, make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and until then, goodbye.